Hi everybody, this is Elena and today I'm doing another travel vlog in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. In the past decade or so, Williamsburg has become this classic rags to riches story, going from the working class neighborhood to the up-and-coming hipster preferred quarter. Long gone are the days of Sex and the City when Miranda dreaded moving to Brooklyn. Now it's got class and it's got style. And if you're thinking moving here to avoid the expensive Manhattan apartments, think again. You might need to rack up more than $2,500 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. Now, before we dive into the video, I wanted to let you know I am thinking about doing a series on New York City, so if there is any neighborhood in particular you would like to see, comment down below and I'll make sure to include it in an upcoming video. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive into Williamsburg. So we start by crossing the Williamsburg Bridge from Manhattan all the way to Brooklyn. You can already tell you are about to enter a more unconventional side of the city by all the graffiti surrounding you at every turn. As soon as you arrive in Williamsburg, you get that feeling of old meets new and all that is mundane becomes very artsy. Everyday life here makes you feel like a main character in your favorite series. Since the late 1990s, Williamsburg has undergone gentrification characterized by a contemporary and hipster culture. During the early 2000s, the neighborhood became a center for indie rock and electro clash. Numerous ethnic groups still inhabit enclaves within the neighborhood, including Italians, Jewish, Hispanic, Polish, Puerto Rican, and Dominican. Low rents and proximity to the city were the original reasons why artists moved here in the first place, but the situation has drastically changed ever since. As we were saying earlier, prices for a one-bedroom can skyrocket beyond $2,000 a month, and this has driven many bohemians and hipsters to other neighborhoods. So if you're looking for a cheaper lodging that will keep you in a safe area and at the same time close enough to the city, these are the neighborhoods for you to Airbnb: Bushwick, Bed-Stuy, Fort Greene, Cobble Hill, and Red Hook. You could easily spend the full day in Williamsburg between lunch places, art galleries, and pop-up shops and concerts. However, if you only have an afternoon on your way back to the airport, the best thing is to stick with Bedford Avenue as your main direction for sightseeing. The neighborhood is quite artsy, and everywhere you turn there is an interesting cafe or local shop promoting the neighborhood artists, like this amazing jewelry store I ran into. I couldn't stop myself from trying on anything that shined nicely, including these beautiful silver and gold chokers. As I was exploring, I ran into a gallery which combined art and fashion. This is something I really love about Williamsburg. Everything is so spontaneous. All the pop-up shops everywhere. You can easily come back 1 week later and find that the neighborhood is completely different. The beauty of this place is that they're almost always set in warehouses with very high ceilings, so basic that you could see the plumbing on the walls. The pieces stand out so much more when contrasted with the simple basic decor. Next up, I had to get a bubble tea, and this place makes one of the best I've ever had. By the way, coconut is my flavor of choice. I have no idea what goes into the little bubbles in a bubble tea, so if you know, drop a comment down below. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, hit that thumbs up. Okay, so ending this Williamsburg tour can only be done with a 180-degree view of Manhattan from East River Park. As an added bonus, if you want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and you're on a time crunch, you can always grab a bike or an Uber and go down to Dumbo. This spot on Washington Street has to be by far the most used Instagram pic spot. So if you want to be basic, you can go do that, or stick with me as we climb up the Brooklyn Bridge for more breathtaking views. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe because it really supports my channel. It's a pleasure showing you guys around, and I'll see you next time.